Sir, hello, welcome back. Today I'm doing a reading for May 23rd until May 29th, 2021. This will be for Sun, Moon, or Rising signs in Cancer should you cross watch, and this is a general reading, so it might not resonate for you, and that's absolutely fine. Take the things that are for you, leave everything else behind, and let's get into your higher vibes. Last week's love readings were very popular, so know that I will be bringing them back. However, today we're just going to let the energies dictate what we talk about and what circumstances we look into. So, letting universe lead the way is kind of how I prefer to do it, but I understand, we all want to know what's going on in our interpersonal relationships. If today's reading does resonate for you, please do leave me a thumbs up, leave me any comments or questions you might have down below. I love hearing from you. Okay. One major arcana card, and that is all, which Cancer, off the bat, before we look at anything, means that right now, if this energy is resonating for you and we go through, you have a lot of control. Free will is this important part of tarot that we don't talk about enough, in that you can change your circumstances at any given time. When we change one thing about how we respond to, react to, act on something, it changes the sequence of everything else. Okay, not everything is just divinely guided and pushing us in that way. We have control. Okay, we have the ability to flex in our own ways here. And when I see, no major arcana, that means universe is not trying to intervene. The universe is allowing us the space and grace to make our own choices, make our own decisions, make our own mistakes. And those are all important things. Overall energy for you, Seven of Pentacles. This is about growth, okay? Expansion, feeling more secure with our money, with our finances, with our home. In the recent past for you here, we have the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the World card here. I think Cancer, it's likely that you've just started a new role, or a new role where you're already working, maybe not necessarily a brand new job, but you've been doing some applied learning to be able to kind of move out of wherever you were and into something new to put yourself in a new position. I do think that this new role that you're taking on, though, is a little bit stressful for you. It's calling on you to be a little bit more exuberant than you normally are, maybe a little bit more outgoing than you normally are. You have to deal with more conflict resolution. When we come into this present energy, we have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Wands coming up. So you're wondering, was it worth it a little bit for me to do all of that work, to take on that new training? When I did this, all I thought it was going to bring positive things into my life, was that I was going to make stuff easier, better. And I'm not really sure now. I'm not really sure if that's how I'm feeling about it. But I think this is just coming with, settling into the role. So you may find yourself feeling a little bit panicked, not feeling super comfortable with needing to be a bit more outgoing to deal with conflicts. I think you're probably dealing with some interpersonal things at work, like maybe having to manage other staff members and having personality conflicts here. That's going to have you second guessing your decision to take on a new role. But I think that's going to pass for you a little bit here. Coming into future energy, it's a bit of a mixed bag. We have the Six of Wands, which is, success, things working out positively for us. Overcoming some of these obstacles, right? Overcoming some of the things that are, now in our way that we have to deal with. But I do think, there's some heavy energy down here in this corner for you, Cancer, because where you're seeing success, like I trained myself into this role, I've taken on these new duties, I'm doing whatever my new position is, and I'm seeing that, things are working out, I'm making it through, I'm solving the problems, but then I'm going home at night and I can't turn my brain off, I can't stop thinking about work. And as a result, I'm feeling, like work is now taking over everything. And now my whole life is about work and it feels very uncomfortable and I don't like that. So I think there's going to have to be some energy here for you, Cancer, of needing to learn how to protect best your heart and your psyche and all of that, and learning how to leave work at work and how to be able to come home and unwind from it. Because this opportunity, remember, was about you finding the space to expand, to grow, to earn more money, to do more for yourself. And that means, you know, maybe taking on some more pressure, some more stress, but we have to learn how to manage that. So let's do some clarifying. I'll start with the Seven of Pentacles and the overall energy here. Five of Emotions, the Justice card, and the Knight of Voices. Yeah, it's almost like you were feeling kind of at your wit's end, maybe with work, that things just like weren't working out for you very well, and then they offered you as like a consolation, the opportunity to expand into a different sector, to be able to change and start doing something new. When you brought it up, that like I think there was probably some sense that you were getting ready to jump ship in some way, and so they didn't want to lose you. They wanted to be able to show you that you're valued there and offer you the opportunity to start something new or try something new. Now, whether or not you're happy with that, you know. Let's take a look at this Eight of Pentacles in the recent past, all that work we're putting in. The Star, the Knight of Emotions, and the Strength card. Yeah, I think you're feeling like this was more than you were ready to take on, more than you wanted to take on. However, it is putting you in alignment to achieve something that you want to achieve, but you thought was going to be, you know, maybe years down the road, not something that was going to be happening now. So I think there's going to be a lot of mixed emotions showing for us here, a lot of mixed emotions surfacing for you as you make your way through this, because I think that this transition happened sooner than you were expecting, and you don't yet feel, you know, you have the fortitude to be doing it yet, because a lot of this is calling on you to become a little bit more bold overall. Let's look at this Five of Wands here in the present energy. The Magician, the Two of Emotions, and the Muse of Emotions. Yeah, things aren't feeling quite so harmonious, but I think that you have some ways of dealing with conflict that are unique, that are very unique to you as a Cancerian person. They're really about appealing to the emotions of the people that you're dealing with. So you have this special skill set about you that helps you to connect with other people in a really meaningful way. And as a result, you're dealing with conflict resolution in a different way, a unique way than what it used to be. And I think people are going to be overall like very receptive to that, very happy about that, but they're not recognizing that it also is a drain on you to have to be like mitigating all of these interpersonal relationships. Let's look down here at the Nine of Swords and the future energy. Four of Emotions, Eight of Inspiration, and the Ten of Emotions. Yeah, it's going to be a battle for you, I think, for a little bit, to learn how to partition home, work stress not coming home with me, because I think there's going to be this space where you're constantly reminding yourself, like, I took on this extra work, I took on this new role, I took on these duties because it is going to get me to where I really want to go in my career. It is going to lead me to some long-term sense of stability, of happiness, of being able to live where I want to live, have the lifestyle that I want to have. But I think it's emotionally and socially draining for you. You're having to be in a lot more meetings, maybe you're having to deal with a lot more people, you're having to spend a lot more of your day talking, communicating, and not just, you know, working diligently, which is sort of what you were doing when you were in this learning and studying phase. It's like, I've been thrown out of this safe bubble of learning, and now I just need to be applying and engaging constantly. And I think you're finding that very exhausting, and you may find yourself, you know, wishing for the old job that you had back, or the old position that you had back at moments, because you're overwhelmed. But then reminding yourself, you know, this is where I need to be to get to where I want to go. And if I can't deal with it now, then like, how am I ever going to get to that place? So have faith in your abilities and like find the new ways to do things that feel more comfortable for you. We'll take one last message here from Spirit for you, Cancer. The Tower, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, I think when we get to like what feels like our wit's end here, your universe is going to hand you the gift of, you know, some other people that are going to come in and support you and help you work your way through this. I don't think they're people that you work with. I think this is going to be other people from your life who are just recognizing the struggle, and they're going to be able to come and share with you, like, I too went through this similar thing. When I started doing this role at work, I had to learn how to blah. They're going to help you to be able to find the ways to use your skills, use your ability to work with other people in a very powerful way, in a way that's not going to personally drain you all of the time. So, you know, keep an eye out, and don't be afraid to talk to your people about how you're feeling, because I think you have friends around you, loved ones around you, that understand and can help you find some solutions. Congratulations overall on your new advancement, because I do think this is an advancement. I do think this is an extension in your career. This is trying to set you up for more in the future, so congratulations for that. I really hope that this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe, please like this video, send it to a friend, and we'll see you next week.